You kind of know you need to get reading and find a way to improve, but you don't. You know you need to change some of your associations and friendships, but you don't. You know you got to drop some bad habits, alcohol, pot, drugs, but you don't. You know you kind of got to get in the game and get focused, but you don't. So the question becomes, why don't you? Why? Now many will say belief is one of them. I don't because I just don't believe in myself. Okay, let's say that's one of them. But there's got to be another one. And here's one for many of them. Here's what it is. It's very simple. It's something we think about, but we never talk about. Here's what it is. Ready? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? What do you mean, Pat? It's the question you ask yourself that nobody hears. Is it really worth it me reading these 100 books or 200 books? I don't know if it works or not, because some guy on social media said he never reads books. Is it worth it for me to work that hard? Because I heard a relative and he died young from working very hard. Is it worth it? Is it worth it for me to really drop all my friends and all these guys because I go way back with them? I've read some stuff in poetry and scripture. It says, you got to kind of stay grounded to the people that you grew up with. Is it worth it to drop all these drugs and all this other stuff? I heard a lot of good things about drugs. Is it worth it? It's not like it's a big deal if I drink alcohol. Everybody drinks alcohol. Is it worth it? Is it worth it for me to go out there and work very hard and really get focused and give 5 to 10 years? What if 5 to 10 years from that doesn't happen? See, those are questions you ask yourself because life is about odds and you're betting on the fact that it's not going to happen to you. So because of that, you don't give everything. And you create whatever you have in your mind that won't happen. It's like, I don't know if it's going to work out for me. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if this happens? And it's like a salesperson. You are such an incredible salesperson. For those of you that don't give everything because you don't know if it's worth it. You've sold yourself so well on the fact that it's not worth it. You've sold yourself. Again, no one sees it. Every time you sell yourself in that moment, you know when it happens, you stop and listen to how you're selling yourself. And the trick is to try to trick your mind and selling yourself on the other way. Believe me, you're talking to a guy that didn't like to work hard. You're talking to a guy that hated reading books.